At Gridwise, we uncovered 6 rideshare driving strategies that expert drivers are using to make themselves more money. Which driving personality are you? Find out in this video. Hello, my name is Jay, and I am the Customer Success Manager here at Gridwise. Welcome to our first blog vlog where we talk about rideshare strategies that make you more money. Let's start with the airport guru who lives and breathes airport runs. We all know about these type of trips, but for some of us, it is a love it or hate it kind of thing. Now, this is because of the mystery surrounding the airports. Many drivers, especially those who are new to this game, don't do their homework. Airport gurus uncover this mystery by researching the arrival and departure times and how many flights are coming and going. Many use Gridwise's passengers feature to see when the airport is at its busiest. Figure out when your next departure peak is and time your rides about 2 hours before. The reasoning is that most flyers are looking to arrive at the airport about 1 hour before their scheduled departure time. Now, of course, you have to factor in traffic and commute times into your equation as well. Let's take an example and look at LAX. There are 5,603 passengers leaving the airport today between 11 and 11:30 in the morning. And the commute looks to be about 1 hour. You should have the greatest chance of catching a ride between 9 and 9:30 this morning. So hang around hotels at this time to even greater increase your chances of catching an airport ride. You can also refine the strategy even further by learning the patterns of travel in your city. Business professionals typically fly out between 5 and 7 in the morning. So wake up between the hours of 4 to 6 to catch these riders. The second half of this strategy is to know peak arrival times also. Look, there's gonna be other drivers waiting at the TNC lot looking to catch arrival passengers heading out of the airport as well. You need to know when the most passengers are arriving at your airport so to minimize your time spent waiting in the TNC lot. Veteran drivers know that sometimes you can wait for hours in these lots, so it's really important that you know how many passengers are coming when you go there. Now, back to our example at LAX, you can see there's a ton of arriving passengers coming and flying into the airport right when we get there. What this means is that even full waiting lots will clear very quickly. With Gridwise as your co-pilot in this 2-part airport driving strategy, you can look to catch back-to-back rides to and from the airport. Next up, we have the event driver who does the tried and true method of days long pass. There is always going to be demand as passengers look to get to and from all the events that are happening within your city. Now, some of the biggest earning days are due to large events and holidays. Planning the perfect event driving strategy requires you to make a list of all the events, when they start and when they end. You can easily do this with our app with our events feature. Our app even allows you to save your favorite events and set customized reminders so you'll never forget. The Rush Hour Warrior drives the rush hour. This strategy focuses on driving commuters to work in the morning and then back home once the workday is done. Downside with driving rush hours is heavier than usual traffic. But fortunately, with this heavier than usual demand, usually surge prices go up. Now, with any major city, and especially with college towns, you can expect a special rush between 10 p.m. and 2 in the morning. We'll be driving people going to and from the bar. For the bar crowd, make sure to double up on barf bags and rubber floor mats, just in case. The late night driver focuses efforts on capturing the demand from people going to restaurants in the evenings and the workers that service them. An often overlooked group of people needing rides are your waiters and your waitresses and your service industry professionals. Driving late nights myself, I've noticed them to be a very reliable source of rides late in the evening. For those of us living next to a university, expect even more late night demand with all the students cramming those late night study sessions. The surge chaser. Now, with the old multiplier surges, this was never a good idea. It was always better to anticipate and predict surge and be there before it happens. Now, Uber and Lyft have both implemented a new type of surge, and what I call the flat rate sticky surge. This surge pays out on your next ride no matter where you got it. As long as you drive into the surge zone, you'll pick up the flat rate sticky surge on your next ride. So even if you drive out of the surge zone, it doesn't matter. Your next ride will still pay out the surge. It may be worth it now to chase surges as the surges last longer and they apply on your next trip. Even if your next trip is outside of the surge zone, you just have to calculate the mathematics on this. For me, I know that in my market, $4.12 is the minimum fare. So if the surge is $5 or more, then it's worth it for me to go pick up the next surge. And the last type of driver is the contrarian. The contrarian does exactly what is opposite of the current status quo. This driving strategy puts you where no other drivers are. The idea is that because you're the only driver in the area, you get all the rides. Typically, these drivers serve underserved populations that other drivers wouldn't want to go to, and they also drive times that most drivers don't want to drive. So which type of driver are you? Let me know in the comment section below what rideshare driver personality and strategies you use to make more money. Again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog.